What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the Gandhi Army? I am back in business after about 15-16 days off of YouTube. Now, you might be wondering why there was no uploads, why there was no new videos being posted on the channel. Well, there's two reasons why I didn't post anything or there was no videos. First thing, I was in a car accident. It was not a big one. I walked out fine. I'm going to talk about that a little bit on this video. And then our internet went out for almost a good week. So I'm going to also talk about that. But to start off, let's talk about the car accident. Hello, hope you guys are enjoying it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and enjoy this kind of videos. Let me know if you guys also enjoy the gameplay series and the other games that I do on the channel. It really does help out. But now, let's get into it. On, I think it was like the 19th, it was a Saturday, and it was a 15-minute drive. I was driving there. I made it there safe where I was going. I was going for this job opportunity, and I wanted to kind of see what it was, how it rolls, what they do, because I was a little suspicious of what it was, and I was very suspicious. I haven't replied to the person that has asked me, so yeah, it's been a little rough too though this last couple of weeks. But I got there, I sat through it. It was pretty cool, but I mean, there's some ideas and some thoughts going in my head that I wasn't sure if it was real. Should I do it? Well, on my way back, I would not even say about 10-minute drive back, and I hit a patch of black ice and my truck slid. I tried gaining control of the truck, but I just couldn't, so I slid into, if you guys drive on highway, I'm not sure, maybe some highways are different. Some have like a metal guardrail and on the sides or sometimes in the middle, but usually most highways have that, either an open patch if it's like not over cities and stuff. Usually cities have these big concrete pillars that sit in the middle of the highway. Well, after I hit that patch of black ice, I slid into the concrete pillar, hitting the front end, and then I fishtailed and hit the back end of the truck. I slid across the highway and hit a snowbank. One of my tires were popped, so even if I were to try driving it, I couldn't have drove it because I would have to change the tire. And you guys might be asking yourselves, well, you could have maybe changed the tire. No, the front bumper, there was a metal part on that front bumper that was pushed in where the tires usually sits, so even if I put a new tire on, if I were to drive down the road, it would have popped my spares. That was out of the option, and plus my spare tire was like lower than my other tires, so I couldn't have done that anyways. That a nice family did stop and make sure that it was okay. They waited with me until the tow truck came up. The tow truck came up after about good 30 minutes to an hour. We're still waiting on the police, but the police never even showed up. They showed up after we moved my truck. So we pulled up the truck, and even when we were sitting there pulling up the truck, there was two other vehicles that were on the other side of the highway that spun out and crashed or happened. Luckily, when it happened to me, I didn't hit any other cars. It was just boom, 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 side of the road, no other cars were damaged. I do want to say on the other side of the road, there was like one that might have hit the other, but the other car wasn't as badly as damaged. He pulls up my truck, and even the tow truck almost got hit, so it was a pretty bad day. I should not have drove. The sad thing too, and in my head, when I woke up in the morning, I was like, I should not drive today. Should text them and be like, I can't make it today. The roads are bad. You know, I have to drive about 58 minutes away, so I'm not going to come today. But I'm like, I don't know. I could be late if the roads are really bad. So I took the chance and drove. I know you guys are like, no, man. Now you know next time, don't drive if the roads are bad. So the tow truck pulled up my truck. Then we got off the highway because it was getting too dangerous. And we were scared that we were going to hit. The tow truck guy dropped me off at a steakhouse and took my truck to one of their lots. After we did that, I had to sit there and wait for the cops to come. And that was about even like 30 minutes to an hour. And the thing that sucked, after all that happened, I'm like, okay, great. What else can go bad? Well, more. So I was sitting there waiting, and my friend Wyatt, roommate, was supposed to come pick me up. I shared my location. It was about a 30-minute, I think it's like 30 minutes to an hour of a shared location on iPhone, and he didn't even open it. B asked me why I was in Grand Rapids after the fact that I already was trying to make plans for my mom to come get me. And I guess also after he went to go try to start his car wouldn't even start. So he even had a problem with his vehicle. After that happened, my phone died. died. So I'm sitting there wondering how I'm gonna get in contact with someone to come pick me up, because I'm 58 minutes away from my house, and I don't know anyone in Grand Rapids besides my friend Adam, and he was busy that day. So I was slumped on what was gonna happen. So when the police showed up, I asked him if I could sit in his car and charge up my phone. So I charged my phone up. I got a hold of my mom, called my mom, and she came and got me. After like about 2 hours, I had to sit in the steakhouse. Well, then after she picked me up, we drove all the way home to where she lives, and she lives about an hour and 30 away. We stopped and got some more food. I ate like what was it, like a turkey chili. It was actually really good. And I also had Superman ice cream. Muy bueno, super good. It was delish. So after all that, we ate, we went back home. I was very sore and very tired, so I went straight to bed. The fun thing, wait, that's not it. That's not the bad stuff that has happened either. So after all that stuff, about 1 o'clock in the morning, I woke up feeling nauseous. So I went to the bathroom. I sat there for a few minutes. I sat in the toilet because I was like, maybe it's, booty stuff. So I sat there for a few minutes and nothing came out. So I was like, okay, I guess maybe it was just something was wrong with my stomach. So after that, I sat there for a few, nothing happened. I was about to go lay back in bed, and I turned around. I was just like, I felt like I was gonna puke. So I turned around and I puked, and it wasn't like a puke. When you puke, sometimes it's hard to get out. No, it was like a waterfall. That bitch was like, it just poured out. Like it was like a water fountain just popping out. So after that, I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's done. Maybe the soreness, the crash shook up my body. All that food I ate, it was not agreeing with me. So I puked it up. Now, of course, I don't know if it was from the steakhouse or if it was from the second place we went to. I went back to bed, I laid down, put on some YouTube, because sometimes I like to go to bed with YouTube on. So I turned that back on and went to bed. And about 4 o'clock in the morning, I puked again. Not as bad as the first one, but I still puked. It was like, oh, come on. After that 4 o'clock puke, it was done. I never puked again. I did feel a little nauseous throughout the day. I was very sore. It wasn't like I said, there was nothing really wrong with me. Like I had like a scrape on my arm, that was about it. And then my body was sore for the couple of days. So I called off work on Monday. I was supposed to get my truck towed back to my mom's house so we could figure out how much it's gonna cost to get fixed and is it totaled. So the guy that I called and talked to help me move it, that fixed my truck in the first place, he was like, yeah, we could do it. Monday rolls around, I'm waiting. He's not even getting any way to get it. About, I think 2 to 3 o'clock, he tells me he's not even gonna get it because he thought I was trying to sell him my truck. I was not trying to sell him my truck. I was trying to get my truck out of the impound lot so I'm not paying tons of money. Long story short from that is I had to pay $450 to get my truck out. Luckily, Kelly knew a friend that had a dolly that could pull my truck out. So that was the good thing. And I've not even talked about the internet. So that's kind of what happened in the first place. Let's cut over because this video is going to be kind of short today. So what happened after that, I came home on Friday. Our apartment complex decided they wanted to change internet connection. So they switched to a new internet connection, which is supposed to be faster. It's still lagging in and out. Well, we had the internet for 1 day. 1 freaking day, and after I was listening to music for an hour or so, it cut out and then it was not working. Well, the apartment complex, they gave us a password to use for the internet, but they didn't give us our username and our password to connect something like our computers or our consoles to that network or to the router itself. So we're sitting there for a week without internet. And of course we had a very, very bad snowstorm plus a really bad polar vortex, which means it was super cold. It was like in the negatives, and one day it was like negative 35 for the temp, like it felt like that. So it was cold. So I didn't even go outside. We didn't even move. So it sucked because we were like, we can't watch really much YouTube videos because then it's gonna cost us money. And of course I'm on my dad's plan, so it doesn't really cost me anything, but still, like, if I were to pass that limit of where we can use our data, I would have been like, shit, and now I feel bad. Let me pay my dad some money so that, he has it. Like I said, about a week passed, and I'm just like, come on, they're not even in the office. We can't have internet. This sucks. Like, what's going on? Is it a router? Is it they're having problems? Thursday I went down after work. No, it was Wednesday. Yeah, it was Thursday. I went down and I went and talked to them, and I was like, hey guys, just wondering, is there a problem with your guys' like internet all in general? I'm not sure if there's a problem with some routers, but our internet's not working. He's like, oh yeah, so you have a username and a login, and we're just now giving them to people. Did you not get our email? I was like, no, I didn't get no email. The last email I got was for the first password used to connect to the internet after you put the computer or your console onto the device. Like, you have to give them a certain code, allows them to be like, okay, we can connect this device. I had to do that. So it was about a week without internet, so there's no videos going up after the car accident. And that was the car accident. I could have got videos videos up, but it was just me sore. I wasn't feeling well, so I took a couple breaks. It was like it happened Saturday, and then I rolled around. I came home on Tuesday/Wednesday. Well, I came home Monday night, but Tuesday/Wednesday was when I was gonna start doing some videos and stuff. And I think I did record a video or a couple of videos, but I didn't actually post it or anything. So I'm slowly getting back into it, and hopefully you guys will see videos. This will be the first video you guys see on the channel because I've been slacking a little bit, plus trying to get other stuff done, plus trying to get good footage, plus connecting all my stuff to the internet. So it's gonna take me some time before some videos are pooping out of the booty hole. Videos will be coming back. Today's the first day. Tomorrow's gonna be another video that I have edited, Super Smash Bros. And hopefully the day after that will be another one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like the video if you guys enjoy this kind of videos and my series so far. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. I'm out.